Hi, I'm Jay Williams, President of the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving. This year, we will be hosting a series of conversations in towns across the greater Hartford region. Come have your voice be heard. Share your ideas and aspiration about what is best for your community. Help us be better informed.
So back in 2017 and 2018, Jay Williams and our team, we did a listening tour throughout the region, wanting to hear what were the challenges that the towns were facing. Through this listening tour, it was very clear that the residents understood the challenges their towns were facing, but lacked the resources to support their towns.
The Hartford Foundation established a community fund for each and every one of our 29 communities. You all, as residents and stakeholders of the communities that you live, work, and play in, will have the authority and the decision-making capacity around where these funds go.
It was really a collaborative effort from the beginning, working with residents and the foundation in understanding how to create this program.
I was part of the original planning committee, and we were working on bylaws and trying to get the committee up and running. It's really been a good blend of old and new community members, and we've really made it our own, and I enjoy every monthly meeting that we have.
Since the inception of the program, we've been able to engage over 700 individuals, and what's really exciting is to see that this program really is reflective of communities, and so there's diversity in who's participating.
We were very committed to supporting those that were underserved in the community, and we took a different lens on equity and inclusion to ensure that those that maybe are not brought forward as those that need the most help were brought forward.
I learned a lot about our town itself. I've lived in South Windsor for 8 years now, and I didn't really know a lot about the different nonprofits and different groups that really help make our town, South Windsor, into the amazing place it is.
Over half of the organizations and groups that we get to fund through this process are brand new to the foundation. If this program wasn't here, we would have never known the great work that's happening in neighborhoods and communities.
You need to express your view, but we're very intentional about everybody has a voice, and so everybody needs to speak out. We've had good instruction about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and I know that might be challenging for some people to talk about across the US these days, but for us, making sure that we hear from everyone.
In the next 5 years, we're going to continue the goals that we originated the program with. But I think what's going to be really special is that we want to create more opportunities for towns to convene and to learn from one another.
My name is Megan Burke. I'm a Senior Community Investments Officer here at the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving. I've been working on developing and launching the Community Funds program for about 1.5 years now. Everyone seems to agree this is the very first time that any organization has tried to establish 29 town funds all at once, simultaneously. And so being part of something that is so groundbreaking and new is really exciting. One of the things I personally will think might be very exciting is that we might see some really interesting creative ideas on how to elicit grant ideas in new ways that might even become useful to the Hartford Foundation to think about how we do our grant making.
There's so much good work that's happening in each of the towns that we get to learn from as a foundation. It helps us understand our own strategies in a more nuanced way. With these funds, the reach and the impact is far greater than what we can have internally with just our internal team. And so this allows us to amplify the impact that we have throughout the greater Hartford region.
It's not a heavy lift. You're not going out knocking on doors and begging for money. It's the foundation saying, here, we're entrusting you with these funds to do what's right for your community, to meet your community needs.
Hearing the stories and the impact right within your community about the good that the organization is able to do with that money, it's a special feeling.
When I think about in perpetuity, I think about the youngest person in my life and what the world will look like for them when they're my age. And so with this program, I think there's an opportunity for us to think about generations that are coming and that have yet to come, and what are we doing now to set up the world for them.